Okay, so this is Solo yet again. I'm showing off the Metro Start program. It's had a bit of an evolution. A friend of mine did a mock-up of it, and I really liked how it looked, so I went with his design. And then I improved upon it a little bit. Basically, uh, it's trying to be as Metro as it can get without having to actually be a Metro app. But this is it so far. Um, it'll have its own start button. That's what this is right here, with the mouse over effects and whatnot. And this is it. As you can tell, I went with a Metro tile type look. He originally suggested all being the normal start menu items and pin being your favorites, but I went with pin being the items pinned to the start menu that you can do in Windows 7, because if you're using this you don't have access to those, so this gives you access to those. Anyway, and then you have your favorites, which is on any other menu except for favorites. Right click, it'll put a copy of it here. I also added in the desktop because I hate desktop icons, and I actually have to open up Explorer to get to them. If I have this here, I can get to them and I don't have to open up Explorer. I'm happy with it. Anyway, this is the settings. As you can tell, there's been a pretty big overhaul. Deathshot actually made the suggestion of doing the Metro look, and he was the one that came up with it, so I honored his initial design of the background with the colored border. Not much has really changed. I mean, I can do screen alignment, but I'm running 800 by 600 to show the minimum screen requirement so that it fits on there, so it doesn't really matter. Anyway, you have your standard background colors. This will actually show you what the default is in case you happen to forget for some reason. Background tiles, just click on one and apply. There you go. Just like that. Instead of doing computer generated gradients and everything, I decided to go with graphics because you can do more with the graphics than what I could ever possibly code for a gradient or anything else like that. Some of these are from other apps, like for instance, where is it? This cloud is from the excellent Omnimo suite done by Fedia, and I actually can't distribute it because it's not mine to give out, but I am going to see if I can get his okay to do so. If you like Super Mario Brothers, there you go. It's all Mario-ized. You have the Windows 7 like highlighted type ones. If you remember Vista, if you ever used Vista, there you go. Make it sort of like the user icon. Here's one with a bluish tint around the edge. See? And here's one without bluish tint. Anyway, various Mario-esque like inspired ones. These are some that I did just playing around in the GIMP really. I have a friend that's obsessed with Post-its, so I thought she would appreciate it, even though she uses a Macintosh, so she'll never use this, so I don't even know why I did it. Anyway, as you can see, there are currently 107 different templates. It's in a folder. You just literally drag and drop them to a folder, and when you open up the settings again, if they are of ping format, it'll find it and do it. There's the DeviantArt change your icon, type whatever. Anyway, yeah, for those of you that scream, we want to be able to customize it as much as we possibly can. I think this is a pretty good step forward. Yeah, but anyway, the backgrounds such as this, let me actually get the normal background. There you go. The background such as this will only show up if you're using associate icon. If you're using Metro Black or No Graphic or whatever, then it won't. It'll be this icon to the right side of it. It won't show up like how you think it will, because it only uses the associate icon for the Metro graphic. Anyway, yeah, it's pretty good and responsive. Its total RAM usage so far is, I've actually got it down to 12 megabytes worth of RAM, and that was for me running it for about 7 hours straight, actively using it. I think at one point in time it spiked up to about 18 megabytes, but that's because I was rewriting the code for it. Deathshot has this idea that I should make it so that it'll a optional alphabetizing, which I think is a great idea. So that's the next thing that I'm going to put in there. You don't have to use it. It'll be a little checkbox in here somewhere. It'll be the evolution of the sorted list that I was talking about originally. Anyway, the drag and drop target's still here. So as you can see, everything is working out pretty good. Alright, thank you for watching. Appreciate it.